Alrighty, I've been hearing a lot about this Donald Trump interview. So here's a picture I found on the internet about it. U.S. Donald Trump escalates race attacks on Harris's Indian heritage. Oh wow, that's interesting. Well, I also found a video on this subject too, so I'm gonna pop that in there and I'll take it from there.
Harris, the vice president, she was always of Indian heritage and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, he said, and now she wants to be known as black. So I didn't know, is she Indian or is she black?
Wow.
She has always, this is unclear. I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't because she was Indian all the way and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she went black. Your response to those comments?
So that reporter is quoting Trump, right? How is that offensive? It's just fact. She was raised Indian, and now apparently she's saying she's black. What's offensive about that? How is that an attack on her heritage? I don't get it. Oh, scratch that. I do get it. It's all about politics and demonizing Trump. And that diversity poker, gotta have the highest hand, right? Trump even said he respects either one. He just doesn't get how she can flip-flop.
But she obviously doesn't because she was Indian all the way and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she went black. Your response to those comments?
Again, Trump made a good point there. She spent her whole life identifying as Indian and now she identifies as black. How does she respect either one?
He is a candidate, so I'm going to be super careful. Wait, no, hold on,
okay.
hold on. I have more to say. I certainly have more to say. As a person of color, as a black woman who is in this position that is standing before you at this podium behind this lectern, what he just said, what you just read out to me, is repulsive, it's insulting, and you know, no one has any right to tell someone who they are, how they identify. That is no one's right. It is someone's own decisions. It is, I'll add this, only she can speak to her experience.
Now, if I was black, I would be offended because race isn't something you can identify as. You either are born black or you aren't. Just like how you're either born a male or a female. It's not something you can just wake up and say, I identify as thus. It makes me remember a snippet of a Dr. Phil episode I watched about this black woman who identifies as white. Part of me wanted to be insulted because she's obviously not white, but the other part of me was like, maybe she genuinely believes she was white, because nobody in their right mind would want to identify as white. It pays to be anything other than white. Well, take care out there in clown world.